Hello and good morning, dear Gemini people. Welcome to yet another video of mine. As you can see, I have again improved my setup a little bit. I'm going to adjust the camera just for a second. I hope that works. It really should. I hope it does. I finally found a webcam that works with my laptop, which is not that easy because it's a Chromebook. So things that are meant to work with Windows or other, common systems usually do not work with my laptop. This one does. I'm very glad. So I've decided to skip that usual speech because, you're not new to this. You've probably watched other readings. You know how it works. I don't have to tell you anything. If you have any questions, just ask. If you're in the stream right now, just ask. If I see it, I will answer. Since I don't have too many viewers yet, that will be no problem. I can handle it. Also, let me know what you think of the setup. If you would prefer to see my stupid little face, or if that is fine, you can let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for everyone who has been supporting me so far, helping me to, basically pushing me into this a little bit. Most of you didn't even do it on purpose, but, just your presence and your feedback has helped me finally, finding the final last itch to do this. So Gemini, I would say we can jump right in. So far, tuning into your energy, I feel relatively light. I think that you do have some stuff going on that might feel a little offish, but it's nothing that has occurred like yesterday or today. It's all things that you already know, that you've been dealing with for quite a while now. So I think that you've kind of made your peace with it, and it still makes you sad. I feel my heart being heavy, especially not the heart itself, but that whole area between heart and throat is starting to feel really heavy. I'm having trouble breathing, so I feel that there's still stuff that you want to break free of. I have to take a sip of coffee. I'm sorry. Damn, it's almost empty. That is not good. Also, I want to show you my dragon because he's so beautiful. But as I said, you've been struggling with all these things for quite a while now, and you are aware that all you would have to do is really just make that final step and go, right? It's nothing that hasn't been in your field. Sorry, I want this to be better. It's not okay. I'm just gonna leave it like that, guys. You give me feedback on how that works. Okay, Gemini. Yeah, see, I was just about to say, I think you need some answers. I think you might be a little impatient about this. So let's get started. And we're starting off, yeah, see, I grabbed them like this. We're starting it off with can you see that? No, that camera is new. Is that in focus? Does that make sense? Okay, it's not in focus here, but it's here, and I can just leave it here. Yeah, well, so we have the Four of Wands and the Nine of Cups in reverse, which is kind of telling me that I adjust my camera again so that I can have a little tiny setback. Why did I say setback? Did you have a setback, guys? Did you have a setback? Was there something that didn't work out? Well, definitely you're not happy where you are. I do see that. But as I said earlier, it's like it's really your choice, right? If you're not happy where you are, I guess we might get a message later that it's really up to you to change that. Okay. So Gemini, let's take a look. Let's take a look what's going on for you and why you're not really happy where you are. It seems that this is especially a situation at home. I don't see any work attached to this. You might be unhappy in a marriage. You might, if you're not married or coupled, you might just feel as if you would like to be, but things are not, not really going the way they should. You could even be in a partnership that just refuses, see the cards are refusing, that just refuses to level up that last little bit into a long-term commitment, right? All right, let's see. Let's see what's up for my Geminis. It seems to be a lot. Also, the cards look, they're coming out in a way that's like really indecisive. I mean, usually they should come out clearly like this or like that. So in the upright or in the reverse. So them coming out like this, they jumped a bit. They're indecisive of whether they want to be upright or not. They're laying face down. So it's like, really? Do I want this to come up or not? And that one's pretty clear. We had that, you saw it. We had that one at the bottom earlier. It's the Hermit. And then I'm going to put them this way. Yeah, see, it's the Two of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And that's, again, guys, confirming you're not happy. You're not happy. You're feeling as if you don't have all that you need. See, I'm having issues breathing again. I'm about to cough. Definitely Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and underneath that we have Death. So yeah, no more party time. You're pulling back a lot lately. You're trying to figure out what to do and where to go and how to deal with all that stuff. But you are aware that it's nothing external, right? You are aware that it's something that is within you, because the Nine of Pentacles, I mean, it's a card of being content in the self, feeling abundant, feeling safe and secure with who you are and with what you have. And that's really not the case right now. And you kind of know, I almost want to say, you know that you will have to go a distance in order to get yourself into a better place again. You're just not making that step yet. You're not how do you say this in English? I'm sorry, I have to apologize again and again because I'm German and sometimes I don't know how to say things in English. So I'm just trying to say it the best way I can. I already love the camera, by the way. I also love these cards. These are my favorite cards. Well, for readings, I got a new deck, but that's another story. I absolutely love it. I totally dig it. Anyway, it seems that you cannot get over yourself. Right? It's like you're standing in your own way. Let's clarify this. It's like really as if you're living in your own little world in order to escape what you're actually in. Knight of Cups underneath the deck. And here we have the Queen of Wands and the Page of Pentacles. So, Guys, with this combination, clarifying the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, by the way, I feel that the things that are being offered to you, you're just feeling as if they're not good enough. They're not good enough. They're not good enough. I mean, it's a good thing, right? To not humble yourself, to not make yourself smaller than you are, and not giving in into anything that less than you are worth. But honestly, guys, seeing this, I'm feeling that maybe it's time to lower your expectations a little bit, or your standards. You might be overcritical with someone or with something. It could be someone, as I said, if you're in a marriage or a partnership, I don't know, it almost feels like you're accusing your counterpart or the other one of not putting enough effort into something, or not giving you what you actually want, even though you look pretty good, right? And look, she's not even looking at him. She's not sorry, that's the battery of my speaker. I'm turning it off now. You're like that queen sitting on her throne, and she's she's rejecting the people that are coming to her with, who want audience. Do you say that in English? Who are asking for audience with the queen, like, look, I want to give you something, maybe in order even to get advice, but you're not allowing it. And I think it's because you're caught up in your own little world, because when she's laying here, she's looking into that Two of Wands in reverse. So it's almost, with this at the bottom, it's almost as if you're waiting for that knight in shiny armor, right? Look at him. Look, Miss Queen, I'm bringing you this, I'm bringing you that, I'm a hero, I'm worthy of you. This might as well something, going on in yourself, as I said before. Well, I haven't even asked yet, but thank you. Yeah, but it already confirms what I was about to say. It is something that you are creating yourself, right? It has nothing to do with the people around you or what you are being given or offered. It's all in your head. It's all made up by your mind, by your standards, by the conditions that you put onto others. So maybe that's your lesson right now to, come on, give me one more. Maybe that's your lesson right now, to become aware of what you're putting onto others. Yeah, it was refusing, but I'll take it. Bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. So, the Magician, he's the mastermind, right? And he's the one who knows that everything is connected. He knows that he is responsible for his surroundings. I mean, look at it, right? And as I said, it could be your lesson right now to just understand. Yeah, see that it's all in your mind. So I have the Three of Swords here and the Five of Cups. So again, the Three of Swords is it's disappointment and it's heartbreak. Yes, but how is that heartbreak created? I'll give you a second to think about that. And then I'm going to tell you, because this heartbreak is only created by your thoughts. It's not created by anyone else. It's not something that comes from outside. It's only created by your thoughts, by your perception, by your interpretation, by you focusing on what you don't have instead of what you have. Crying over spilled milk is my favorite sentence for that card. And see, again, now we have her laying here looking into this crying over spilled milk, and he's actually looking at the Three of Swords. So let's clarify the Hermit, and then I would like to see if there is any more that I can do. I just want to turn back on my music. Those of you who know me know that I like channeling music while I'm reading, because it always gives nice messages. Living on a prayer. You might be disappointed by the universe a little bit, right? You might be disappointed by the universe not providing or not giving you what you've been praying for, even though you're convinced that you're doing, or that you did everything right. You did your work, blah, blah, blah. But, if the universe does not give you what you've asked for, then you weren't either not clear asking, or you asked from a place that did not match the vibration of what you were actually asking for. So what you get is matching the vibration of what you were asking for. So in fact, wait a second, clear while doing this. Yeah, Gemini, you're super unclear. You're super unclear. One more, please. Thank you. And you're hesitant. You're hesitating. Yeah, you might be hesitating to seek help. With the Two of Pentacles here, I feel that you're very close to losing it, to losing balance, to handling those Two Pentacles, to that juggling. I think that you are with especially with the Nine of Wands and the Three of Pentacles here, you're just very close to calling it a day and actually seeking out for help. And that's really what you should do, Gemini. If you, as I said, if you don't ask for help clearly, or if the prayers you send out have interference with low vibrations, or with unhealthy mindsets. Sorry, I have to grab a shirt because I'm a little cold. Then the universe will have a hard time responding to it in the way that you actually expected. And that's how it works, right? I mean, the universe might, in fact, be giving you what you're asking for. You might just not be aware what you're asking. All right, I'm going to clarify further in a second. Cards. Which cards? Yeah, I'm going to sum it up with some Lenormand. Lenormand has been giving me very clear and specific answers in the past days. By the way, I'm thinking about doing a live stream with a kind of question and answer time where you can, ask me questions about me, my person, everything that you always wanted to know about me or about tarot reading in particular. I'm gonna announce it for later tonight, and I hope that I have enough viewers to actually make it worth it, right? So I'd be happy to see you there. Okay, Gemini, what's going on with Gemini? I'm sorry. I've had this happen for a few days now. It's so annoying. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. One more, thank you. Yeah, Gemini again. There's something that's weighing heavy on your heart. It's totally burdening you. It might be an actual relationship that you're in, or the relationship with yourself, or even with spirit. Um, it's um, I mean, you definitely want to cut out the toxic stuff and all those. The snake is like it's like it's fierce and it's ready to attack and ready to kill actually everything that that's approaching her or that she feels might harm her. Also, the snake can be like complicated ways, and laying under the heart with the coffin. It's a coffin. It's not. It's depicted as a tomb, and the cross. It's really like you're burdening your heart. You're burdening your heart, and you're waiting for someone or something to come in and make it easier for you. But at the same time, you know that you're only hurting yourself, right? This is like hurting yourself. Also, this is showing me that again, that your manifestations are not coming in the way that you expected them to. I really think that it's important for you right now to rather put your focus really on what you have. You might feel as if that's little or not enough, but as I said, that's really just a mindset. I bet you, if you think about it long enough and hard enough, you will find 1,000 things that you can be grateful for. Let me take a quick look at the numbers. The 9 is quite prominent. Yeah, 999. There's a 6, there's a 3, there's a 2. Yeah, 9 is most prominent number here. So check out what the 9 means for you. Definitely, excuse me. Definitely, I think that you're very close to wrapping this cycle up. All right, it's up to you how fast that goes and how it ends. Really, I do feel that you might be, or that you might want to prepare for the cycle not to be wrapping up as you wanted it to. But don't feel bad about that, right? Don't feel guilty or ashamed about that. There's no reason to do so. Just, let it end, leave it behind, move on in grace. Yes, I said that. And start over, right? It's not like you're starting from scratch, because if you would have to be starting from scratch, I would have other cards here. See, from nothing to everything. I just said it in this card trick. I hate you. Cards are super blocked, by the way. Ooh, also I need my glasses. Otherwise, I cannot read from the booklet of those cards, which is kind of a must-do. Here you go. Gemini. What do we have for you? the Rumi Oracle, by the way. One of the first decks I ever purchased. One of my favorites also. Super deep. There you go. Is there anything more? Yeah, I think so. Is there anything more? Yes. Yes. Thank you. Dance of Divine Feminine and Sacred Union. The Angel Rose Bar. Here's the 9 again, 7 and 2. We have 42, which is a 6, or 19, which is a 10. So see, I think you are pretty close to closing off that circle. Circle. What just caught my attention was the fact that there's many 3 numbers here, and for many 333 energy influxes. So sorry. That might be relevant for you. Okay. Must have been love. So yeah, I'm feeling it could be that you're wrapping up a relationship. Since this is the Christmas edition of the song, maybe it will happen around Christmas, which does feel like the worst time of doing so, or shortly before Christmas. But if it's over, then it's over, and there's no need in denying that. It's over, then it's over. And that's also a possibility. Only because people speak about wrapping up a relationship, that can also just mean, keep in mind I read for a very, very large group here. If it was a personal reading, a one-on-one reading, it would be much more specific. But it also can mean that you're wrapping up that cycle of the relationship that you're in and starting a new one, trying to leave the past behind and put a different energy into it. Anyway, I'm going to read the cards now. Yeah, see. You may feel unsettled, beloved, as though the ground beneath you is not so solid. You may touch it to see. Is it moving? Of course. It is hurtling through the skies, spinning, tilted on its axis. It's amazing you aren't passed out on the floor in utter dizziness, yet you stand there, imagining you have a choice of not moving. See? What funny foolishness! Let us laugh about it together. How can you even imagine it? How can you even imagine it? Only through some misplaced fear. It is such a small craziness, really. You can cast it off, that small crazy fear. Let it return to the Earth Mother to become fertilizer for the far grander and more exciting insanity of divine love instead. Give up that tiny insanity in favor of the greater craziness of love. You cannot be unmoved by it. The rhythm of life will get you shaking your hips eventually. How could you not become entranced by the gleaming dance floor, shimmering with possibility and invitation? This oracle comes to you with guidance. Your life may feel as though it has been being tipped upside down. Perhaps you feel as though the great beloved, in a feisty mood, has grabbed your ankles, is holding you upside down and shaking you wildly until your skirt is over your head, or the pockets of your pants become freed of their contents. See, material losses. Keys and wallet dropping to the floor in disarray. Your hair is messy, your bottom is in the air, and your sense of orientation is nowhere to be found. Blood is rushing to your head, and goodness knows you just want to be put down to have a moment to come to your senses. So the beloved will give you that gift, but don't imagine it will last for too long. The great beloved esteems you capable of so much more than being sure-footed and sensible. You are capable of more whirling and stumbling, whilst inspired by the music of the spheres. If you just accept the great invitation to dance, there won't be so much roughhousing going on. It won't be needed because the hair will be already in a mess, your blood will already be pumping, and you'll be sweating, laughing, smiling, and dancing. The great beloved will be alive in you, which is all that grand seducer ever wanted in the first place, even with all the jokes and horseplay. Soon you'll be able to find your orientation, even if everything you have once held onto appears to be shimmering and insubstantial, a mere dance of light rather than solid ground. This will become so easy for you because your orientation will flow from within, from the heart, and no matter what shifts and changes take place around you, your center will remain strong. This is what the Beloved wants for you. Such peace and relief it shall bring to you. But perhaps some shaking about is required first in case you are reluctant to give up some mainstays, unaware of how much they drain a life away from your heart center. This oracle brings you this message also. See? There is something you are holding on to, a person, a place, a thing, a belief, a vision, and you need to let it go because it wants to grow. It may grow and change into something utterly different, or it may grow into exactly what you are imagining. Whichever outcome, growth is happening, and you'll find you'd enjoy way much more with greater flow and support and less bashing of your head against the proverbial brick wall if you can let it happen. Don't worry if it seems as though your world is coming to an end or you are losing something you once loved. This is just the shaking about of the great beloved to lead you into a deeper, sweeter dance of divine being and becoming. Put your focus into your heart and realize you are more ready than you think. Well, you know, I just can't get you out of my head, but that's what you need to do to move on, right? Okay, this oracle comes to you as a portent, a sign of that which is to come, and also as a confirmation of your spiritual journey thus far. You have been working to integrate masculine and feminine energies within. What did I say before? It might be you fighting against yourself. Damn. Oh, perhaps you have not used those words, but you have been attempting to find the balance between living a surrendered life and leading from the heart, and then knowing when to take the initiative to set something in motion, when to put your body, mind, and soul into getting your shoulder behind to something to push. Well, you have been working hard to surrender attachment to plans and how you think things should go. Instead, you have intended to show it up for what it is, to seek out the genius of life through unconditional acceptance instead of judging and fearing, resisting what is, as though it were a big mistake, perhaps caused by ignorance within. No, you do not seek to hide from love anymore. You have been learning step by step how to embrace it and allow it to embrace you. What a journey you are taking, beautiful, lucky angel. No matter what has been, what has succeeded and what has appeared to fail, what has been loved and what has been lost, there is only one truth that will prevail in your life, without fail, without exception. And that is love. It is all you are truly seeking, and it is behind every life experience seeking you. Do not stand back from it. Do not put yourself aside, turn down your eyes, and pretend you cannot be seen by the world. Be bold. Claim the love that is your divine birthright, and know that sacred union is yours, destined in the heavens and blessed by the great beloved. Gemini, I'm going to leave it like that. Thank you so much for watching. As I said, give me some feedback, leave me a comment, leave me a like, even subscribe if you want to. I'm happy to see you again next time, or for the question and answer thing that I'm about to schedule later today. I love you guys. Have a great day and enjoy your holidays if you're in the USA. Bye-bye.